Hello dear students, welcome back to your science classes. How are you all? I hope you all are healthy. So students, I'm your science educator again here with a new chapter, chapter number 3. How are animals different? So now we are going to see how animals are different from other living organisms. So all of you, are you ready? But before starting this chapter, have a look on your learning objectives. First, body parts of animals, special body parts of animals and different shapes of animals. So let's get started. There are millions of different animals living on the earth. We already know that we have so many animals on the earth. They come in various shapes and sizes. They have different body covering and they eat different things. They move in different ways. They breathe in different ways and they survive in different ways. So basically, animals are different in size, in shape, in the way they eat, in the way they breathe. So basically, they are different to each and other. Now, body parts of animals. So now we are going to discuss how animals are different to each other on the basis of their body parts. Each animal has different parts of the body. Different animals have different body parts, but some parts are common to all animals. Okay. So look at the pictures of some animals and note the different parts of the body. So what we understand here, first we have to see what is the different things we have in different animals. As we have cow, so see we have chest in the cow, but in parts of the dog we can see the chest. No, but tail both in cow in dog is same. But if we are talking about the bird or fish, so bird have wings and fish do not have wings. They have fin. So this is the difference between the different animals. Something is having in one animal, something is not present in another animal. One of the same thing as your bird also have eyes and fish also have eyes. Dog and cow also have eyes. So some of the parts of the body is same in each and every type of animal and some are different to each other. Next, in these and many other animals, the head, neck, body, legs and tail are important parts in general because without these parts, they cannot move from one place to another place. They cannot eat something, right? The head bears eyes, ears, nose and mouth. The main body, also called the trunk, consists of the chest and the abdomen. Abdomen is your tummy, your stomach. And the back, the head and the limbs are joined to the trunk. So what we observe here that most in this some of the objects plays in a very important role because without these parts of the body they cannot move, they cannot eat, they cannot survive. Now, neck of animals. The neck joins the head with the trunk. This is our neck and this is our head, and this neck is joint our head to our body. This further body is referred as trunk. Okay, so the neck joins the head with the trunk. Some animals have long necks and some have short ones. It means all animals have neck, but the size of the neck, some have long, some have short, is differ to each other. A frog has no neck as the frog has no neck as well. But in camel's neck, what we observe, camel has a long neck, but or giraffe is also has a long leg, but lions have a normal neck. Okay, most animals have two pairs of limbs, legs. The front legs are called forelimbs and the legs at the back are called hind limbs. So the front legs is refer as your forelimbs and the back legs is refer as your hind limbs. Hide and seek खेलते हैं ना? We play hide and seek. Hind means छुपे हुए basically. The limbs help the animals to move from one place to the limbs help the animals to move from one place to the limbs help the animals to move from place to place. So what we observe here, that with the help of limbs, with the help of their forelimbs and hind limbs, they can move from one place to another place. Now, number of legs. How many legs they have? Animals differ from one another in the number of legs. All animals do not have the same number of legs. All mammals except blue whales, dolphins and bats have 4 legs. Man has 2 legs only. You and me only has 2 legs. Okay, but animals generally have 4 legs and 2 hands. Whales and dolphins are aquatic mammals and bat is flying mammal. Birds have only 2 legs. Insects have 6 legs. So if you see in your cockroach, right? So cockroach has 6 legs. Crabs, spiders and scorpions have 8 legs. Your spider has 8 legs. Okay, the millipedes and the Centipedes have many legs, lizards, garden lizards, and tortoise have two pairs of short legs, limbs which cannot support their body weight. That is why these animals crawl. That is why your turtle crawl, because the legs cannot manage their weight of the body. Now snakes and earthworms have no legs. They are called the limbless animals because they do not have legs, and legs is referred as the limb. So these animals who do not have legs, they are referred as limbless animals, and that is why they just like this, they are just crawling with the help of the surface area of the earth. Now those animals whose body it's not taken the weight by their legs, so they have crawl, for example tortoise. So what we see that we have legs, human beings have legs, birds have, insects has, but the number of legs is differ from each other. Human beings has only 2 legs. If we say spider has 6 legs, if we say birds only have 2 legs. So each and every animal have legs, but they have different number of the legs. And in scientific language, we refer legs as the limb. Okay. And these are the pictures we have. Men 2 legs and 2 hands. Mammals has 4 legs. Bird had 2. Insect 6. Okay. Now special body parts in animals. The special body parts is wings. Some animals fly in the air. They have wings. Wings help them to fly. Okay, but all the living organisms do not have birds, and that is do not have wings, and that is why they cannot fly in the air. Birds have wings which are modified for limbs. So we can say the frontal 2 legs are converted for the birds as their wings. So what we see here, bats are mammals. The bat flies with the wings which are thick fold of skin. It is the only mammal that truly flies by flapping its wings. So bat is the rare case we have, because bat is basically a mammal and it can fly, and its wings are thick, or with the flapping of its wings they can truly fly in the air. Next we have insects fly with the help of wings which are thin folds of skin. So we have mosquito, housefly. These are the insects who have thin wings, and they flapping their thin wings they can fly in the air. And these are the example we have: bat, housefly, bee, dragonfly, bird. Now we are going to learn about the trunk, and as the name suggests trunk, it is our elephant. The elephant has a trunk. The elephant looks different from other animals because of the trunk. The trunk helps the elephant to break the branches from trees and carry the soft branches and leaves to the mouth. The trunk acts as the elephant's hand. So the only animal we have who have trunk, it is your elephant. And with the long trunk, elephant can break the trees, break the branches, and put leaves inside their mouth. And we can say that the trunk acts like the elephant's hand. Okay, elephant do not have any kind of leg. They are do their whole work which is performed by the hand with the help of their trunk. Next we have tusk. The elephant has 2 tusks. The tusks are long curved upper teeth called incisors. They are made of ivory. Elephants use their tusks to dig for food and to fight. The tusk can lift with a carry load weighing almost a metric ton. So it means with the help of ton. Elephant has 2 tusks. One is straight and the second one is curved. With the help of this, they can protect themselves. They can fight with their animals. They can eat their food. And the upper part, the upper tusk is referred as incisors, and they are made for ivory. And with the help of this tusk, they can hold metric ton of weight. So it is very, very, very heavy. Okay. Next we have fins. Fins is present in the fish. Fish have fins. Fins are the thin flat parts, as you seen in this picture now. This is your fins attached to their body. They use fins to swim about in water. So will this fin, it's moving like this, tick, 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 tick. So with this movement they can swim in the water. The top and the bottom fins helping in balancing. They prevent the fish from turning upside down. These side fins act as oars. They are used for balancing, and steering the fish act as brake. So basically, if you ever travel in a boat, so what you see, we have 2 wooden, and we have to move like this. Okay, so the upper and the lower fin basically performing this work, and with the help of this, the flapping of these 2 fins, upper and lower, they can balance themselves and they can swim inside the water. Okay, and without fins they cannot survive in water, because they cannot swim, they cannot take herself outside the, basically without fins they cannot swim. Okay. Next we have shells. Many animals have a hard outer covering of shells to protect them from injury and attacks by animals. Most snails live within a hard shell. Oysters have two shells, and tortoises and turtles have hard shells on their back. So basically our back is very strong, right? But in some of the animals, this back is made of hard outer covering, and this hard outer covering is referred as shell, and this shell help them to protect from their enemies. And what are the examples we have for the shell animals? We have snail, oyster, and turtle. Next we have feathers, as the name suggests, feather. So basically your birds have this feather. Birds are the only animals with feathers. You have already learnt about feathers in class 3rd. They protect birds, keep them warm, and help them to fly. So with the help of feather, they can fly. First thing, they can feel protected, they can protect themselves, and the most important, as human beings, if we change the weather, so we can wear woolen clothes, but animals cannot do that. So with the help of their feathers, birds can make themselves warm. Next we have horns. Okay, so horns, basically many mammals have horns on their hands. So this is the horns. Okay, most horned animals have a pair of horns. One horns this side, one horn is this side. So it is a pair of horns. Such animals as cattle. So what are the examples we have? Those animals who have the horns. Cattle, sheep, goat, and antelopes have true horns. Deer have horn like growths that are not true horns. These growth horns are called antlers. What we call them? Antlers. Many of the horned animals, both the male and female, grow horns. Among the most of the antler animals, only the male grows antlers. So what we understand here? Antlers. The name you suggest, antenna. Okay, the signal catching. So that is connected to the antlers. Further in your higher classes, you're going to learn about this. But basically, antlers is present both male animal and female animal. But further, antlers are grown by only the male animals. Okay, and we have a pair of horns. And the examples we have: sheep, cow, goat, ox, and deer. Now we have fur. The fur on our dog. Okay, so animals in cold countries have thick fur. The wool comes from the fur of sheep. It is used to make coats and blanket. So basically, as birds need warmth with the help of their feathers, similarly other animals also need their fur to get warmthness inside their body in winter season or any cold area. So basically, if the animals belong to a cold country, it has more number of furs as compared to that country where we don't have that much coldness. Okay, now different shapes of animals. Most animals have a compact body form, unlike plants which have a branching form. However, their shapes vary greatly. So we have different shapes of the animals, and they are very compact. They are not open like the branches of the trees. So compact body form, we have mammal have compact bodies supported on four legs. Those with four legs can run very fast. So your dog run very fast, right? So this is one of the example for this. Birds have small and compact bodies. They stand upright on two legs. They have two wings for flying. So basically what we understand here, we have different body shapes in animals, and with the help of those different body shapes, they have their own features. For example, if we are talking about the dog, so they have four legs, okay, and a compact body. So with this, they can move faster. Next, we have bird. They have only two legs and they have to sit straightly. So they are small in size and compact. So they can fly accurately. Now, frogs and toads have squat bodies. They have four legs because they have to move. Squat bodies. Okay. Now, next we have long and tapering body form. Lizards and crocodiles have long tapering bodies supported on four short legs. Their bodies remain close to the ground as they crawl about because the weight it's not handled by their legs. That is why they are crawl on the ground. Next, we have elongated and tubular body form. Worms and snakes have elongated and tubular bodies. They do not have legs. So as you know that your earthworm and snake do not have any kind of long legs. That is why they scroll on the earth. Okay, and they have a tube-like structure. A long tube and long is same thing, right? Next, we have streamlined and oval body form. Most fish have oval and streamlined bodies with pointed snouts. They do not have legs, instead they have fins. So with the help of fins they can swim. Okay, without fins they cannot swim inside the water, so they have more importance of the fins as compared to legs. That is why fins is given by the goat to the fish, and they do not have legs. Next we have small body, and they have an oval body also, so they can move inside the water accurately. Now small body insects, spider, crabs, shreds, scorpions, prawns and many land animals have small body with legs. So they, because they are insects, so they should be small in size only, right? Now unusual body shapes, we have starfish, star like structure, looks like a star with 5 arms radiating from a center. See any anemones look like flowers and jellyfish looks like a parachute. So we have unusual body shapes as well in animals. So students, this is the end of your chapter. I hope so you find this chapter interesting and you enjoy this chapter as well. Now I'm going to meet you in your next class. Till that, bye bye. Have a good day.